Have you ever wondered what it would be like to look over the shoulder at $1 million professional copywriter? You could learn the same process that he's used to close clients like Panasonic, Burger King, Warner Brothers, and more.
Well, for the next 10 minutes, you're gonna shadow me as I take you through the exact step-by-step process you need to follow to find clients. All right, this seat's a little bit too high, so I'm gonna move. So it's absolutely crucial that if you want to follow these steps, you do not skip a single one. These aren't things I've just written for a laugh. You actually need to follow what I do here. The first step is to identify a product market fit. So what is that? Basically, you need to find a group of business owners who have a common problem on the internet. For this example, I'm going to use a simple one. YouTubers who sell courses. There are millions of courses out there in every type of niche imaginable. Could be yoga courses, business courses, chess courses. Now, the people who make these courses also make YouTube content to sell the course. So we want to go on YouTube and pick a niche. Let's say it's bodybuilding. We want to find channels that make educational content about bodybuilding who might sell a course. This guy, for example, Dr. Mike Diamonds. Now, in my experience, this guy can sell in so many different ways if he just has a good copywriter working for him. So this guy probably has a funnel. Yep, he's got a funnel to try and book people on calls with his business team. So if they collect your email address, that means they're going to be doing email marketing, which a copywriter like you could write for. They could also have you test different funnels. So they're sending all of these people from their YouTube channel onto a page on their website. If they send it to a different page with slightly different copy written on it, they could get a higher conversion rate on their website. And of course, there's a type of copy that you can write for this guy, which is worth so much money and it's hidden in plain sight. I'll let you try and guess what it is for a second. YouTube scripts. Just like a movie, most great YouTube videos have a script. And the reason for that is because when a script is in place, you don't ramble and you don't go off topic. If he can make more content that drives more people to a sales funnel, he can make more sales. So you could write these scripts for this guy and make a ton of money. So now we've identified what we call a market. And the product you're gonna sell here is your copywriting services. So these two things together create what I call a product market fit. Once we have that, we can sell the shit out of it. Bro, I am sweating buckets while I record this video. And this takes us on to our next step, which is deep diving. So we have our boy Dr. Mike here. We've identified how we can help him, but how do we pitch him in a way that will A, get his attention, B, make him trust me, and C, get him to pay me? So now I have to do some actual research on this guy. I have to really deep dive into what he does and what his problems are. I'm gonna see what I can find out about this guy and come back to you. God, it's sweaty out here. Oh, mama. Okay, so I've done some research on this guy and within like literally 5 seconds, I can see that he's just done a collaboration with Mike Thurston, who's another fitness YouTuber, right? So seeing this collaboration got my brain going in all different directions and I had some thoughts. There's no way this guy just flew to Dubai to meet Mike Thurston to make one video that's got like 50,000 views. There has to be another reason he's come to Dubai. I started researching everything about Mike Thurston and this guy and business masterminds in Dubai, and I found this video from William Brown, which is a mastermind recording from a couple of weeks ago. And if we take a quick look, who is it that we see here on the right? That's our boy Mike. So now I've established more information about this guy, which is that he goes to mastermind events in Dubai, and that may be something that we can use to personalize our outreach to this guy. Now, before I go and use what I've found here in an actual outreach message to this guy, I need to first build some trust and credibility of who I am and why this guy would even want to work with me. Because there's no point sending him a message if I know he's not going to reply because he doesn't trust me. Have you ever seen that scene in The Wolf of Wall Street where he's like,
the only real objection that they have is that they don't trust you guys. And why should they trust you? I mean, look at you, you're a bunch of fucking sleazy salesmen, right?
It's basically the same here. So getting this guy's attention is one thing, but actually getting him to trust me is difficult. But hey, you're trying to build the most ideal lifestyle business in the world. If it was easy, you'd probably already be able to do it. So business owners are just like the rest of us. They want to see social proof before they buy something. So for this example, you need to get what's called case studies. So case studies are previous examples of your work for other clients or examples of how your work performed when you give them to other clients. So you might say,
yeah, I did this campaign for Adidas. Here are the videos we made. They look good.
Or you could say, I did this campaign for Adidas and we sold $50,000 more of their shoes, which makes it sound more appealing because you've actually generated a result for them. But How do you get case studies? Now, there's two ways to do this. There's an ethical and a slightly more unethical way to go about it. The ethical way, which is what I would do, is to go and offer the same service you were going to charge this guy for, but give it to him for free. It means you can basically intern with a couple of different clients, but then get some results and have a name for yourself. Now, the unethical way is, well, I'll let the famous YouTuber Casey Neistat tell you what it is.
Companies that we wanted to work with that would never hire us, we just would make the fucking commercials, put them on our website, and pretend that they had hired us. That's how I got my first job for Nike.
Now, whether you want to do this or not, it's really up to you. It's not something I personally did because honestly, I didn't even know you could do this. Realistically, you're not going to get arrested if you fake a testimonial for a website. It's just a little bit unethical. But you're an adult, so make your own call here. So now that we have a little bit of credibility behind us and we've done our research on this guy, how do we actually get his attention? Well, the fourth step in this plan is to do some outreach. Look at this, man. It's a pole and a big head. Now, recording a Loom video is generally the easiest way to display a high level of effort. You can also go the extra mile if you really want to make money here. I've met a lot of business owners in real life, and if I really want to impress someone, I'll buy them a gift before I see them. You could write a YouTube script or an email for him and send it to him in the email before he's even responded. It just lets them know that you really care about them and you actually want to put some time into working with them. And doing it this way will allow you to practice a shit ton on your copywriting skills. So I'm not going to write the whole cold email that I would send to this guy, but basically what I would say is, hey Mike, noticed you at William Brown's mastermind a few weeks ago and wanted to send you this. It's a quick recording explaining how I can write your YouTube scripts going forward and save you time. His next objection will be when he watches that,
oh, I don't think this guy's going to be able to do very good YouTube scripts.
and that's when you say, well, I've actually attached a YouTube script I've written for one of your videos down below. That way you instantly handle all of the objections this guy has and you give him exactly what he wants. And once I get a response to this email, I'd book a call with him or I'd speak to him in the DM where we can actually just close the deal. Bing, bang, bosh, you've closed your first client. Now the fifth and final thing on our list, and this is really important, is that if you want to actually close clients, you need to understand what I talk about in this video, so click here.